Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a weird chick with really cute dogs, I promise. Tonight we are doing free yes, no, maybe so questions, as well as paid, general, in-depth twin flame readings. Everything you need to know is in the description. Also, if you've just started watching us and we are not live, go ahead and skip to the end to get the free collective message, which I tried to remember to do all the time for those who might find us when we're not live or find this channel at some point in time, who maybe came here tonight and didn't get a reading or did whatever. It's just for everyone. It's timeless tarot reading, which means that it's good for any time you may find it. We're also going to chat about twin flames, twin flame journeys, have questions asked, answered, whatever. We're just going to talk about it and let it all out tonight. At some point, I will put the spirit box on. We won't do Estes method tonight. We'll save those for the weekend. So yeah. I'll go ahead and set the spirit box up. Hey Liz, welcome back to the Chammy. Not much, just kind of getting things going. Gonna put the spirit box on in a minute. Trying to find some good music to listen to. And cards are kind of messy, so I'm gonna straighten those up too. Just remember, with every time you come to hang out, you also get a free reading. So don't be shy about asking a question to get a card. Yeah. What? YouTube's getting hot and heavy about commercials. Oh, I bet. Is it gotten any cooler down there yet? Yeah, I understand. I can relate. One second, I'll be right back. I found a beer from Christmas season, and it's a eucalyptus. So I put it in the freezer so it get cold real quick, so I can have me a cold one. In fact, it should be cold now. No, it's not ready yet. Did you find your wife? I left your wife on the end table by the door. She's orange. She's a ginger, just like you. Reminds me I'm about to pop on some Halloween horrors now on the TV to get in the spooky vibe. Dracula. The Company of Wolves. There's this French movie I love. Let me try to think of the name of it. It might not have it because it's like one of those freaky cult classic independent films. It's called The City of the Lost Children. Sorry, let me turn Chet down. So here, I'll just mention it's one of my favorite. The Silver Bullet. Oh my god. I gotta love me werewolves. Dracula, of course. And you can watch any Dracula you want, but I like to refer to Coppola's Dracula because it's so romantic. Everyone said that Titanic was the most romantic movie of all time, but Dracula was far more romantic than any Titanic would ever be. Oh, and then also this one. I love this one. Company of Wolves. I just love that movie. And what's so beautiful about the Company of Wolves is it's so, everyone loves a good fairy tale. It's basically, well, I don't want to give it away. It kind of feels like Alice in Wonderland meets Little Red Riding Hood. It's so cool. Oh, and you know what I really love to get into this to watch when I get into spooky vibes? I know this kind of just sounds cheesy, but I absolutely love that HBO special True Blood. I like to put that on in the background during this time of year. Especially love it when Ginger screams. If you want to cheer me up, yeah, that's what you play. Ginger screaming. But I'm usually never down. I'm not one of those almost blue Scorpios. I'm kidding. But yeah, check out those movies. If you guys have any movies that you would suggest, let me know, because I'm just over here under the rock, under the Emerald City, and I don't go looking for suggestions outside of my haunted house. And of course, all that Ash versus Evil Dead. Evil Dead, of course, so much fun. I'm not really into I like movies that are scary, not movies that are psychological thrillers. Like someone's like, "Hey, you want to watch a spooky movie for Halloween? Let's watch Saw." Like I don't okay, whatever. I mean, yeah, it's spooky. But it's more of a psychological horror to me, like Psycho. And Psycho just doesn't get me in the Halloween mood. Now, Night of the Living Dead, definitely from way back when. Anything with Vincent Price. I'm coming to get you, Barbara. Oh, it's Halloween here every day. So yeah, check those out. If there's you know what else is like really good, is that God, I'm gonna have to look at the name of the movie, but I really enjoy this. Oh yeah, that's right. It's hold on. An American Werewolf in London. I also like the one they did, American Werewolf in Paris, or was it American something like that? It was like came out in the early 2000s, maybe. Was that the late 90s? Everybody always says the worst sentence in the world is you have cancer, and it's not. The worst sentence in the world is you have cancer. This is absolutely bonkers. Look what I found in my sock. How did this get from my desk to in my sock? It's like it says, "Don't forget to do the free collective message for all" at the end. Thanks, ghosties. Yeah, it's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes, dear. I've actually never seen it. I guess I should watch it someday. And if I have seen it, I've forgotten that I've seen it. Anything Stephen King? Yeah. Yeah. How about that Misery? Yeah, I bet you I've watched it and I don't remember. Because I hit my head so hard, there's pieces missing. Aww. I just love it when my clients and friends and family send me success stories. Yes, tonight's topic is still twin flames. Yes, yes. Anything Tim Burton for sure. I think in my existence it was like meeting myself. It was like this ideal energy. Uh, Similarities, similar things. But I think that article says there's some other things. Let me go and see what the article said. Hold on a second.
I need Summer. Yeah, I need Summer to focus on one thing today. Not
hey, Kate Cat, how are you tonight?
So we're getting the dogs off the truck now, and they're going to the base. And then we're still at the restaurant waiting for more government people to come. We're waiting. I'm waiting for death. Because Tony and Summer ran after me. Ran after Casey.
Let me catch up with
you. Jumped in front of the truck, and then Summer and Tony ran after
her. Hey, Kate Cat, welcome to the Chammy. Yes, you may ask. We're doing yes, no, maybe so, sometimes why questions.
Then I offered him a price, 5,000 yuan, and he was like, okay, they're for sale. This is nothing.
Mr. Joseph's going to be jealous when he sees me hanging out with Taylor and friends and just having a great time.
In our van, our focus is going to go back to the restaurant.
Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Thanks so much for coming by. Please like the live. And please keep us updated about your story. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know.
Restaurant. Do you understand what I mean? I can't fight the truck and I can't fight the restaurant at the same time. So I'm buying the dogs off the truck so he just goes away. And then I'm putting hopefully all our energy back into the restaurant.
So yes, and they will gossip about this as well in this page of sorts. Okay? So just let me know. You're so welcome, Kate Cat. Thanks for coming by the Chammy. I appreciate it. I'm going to put the music back on once I see what's happening with the girls from China and the dogs. I've been following this story all day. Slaughterhouse survivors just found dogs behind a restaurant.
No one's driving away from money, guys.
And
I know, in America, all these
it's against the law there. So they've actually called the government this time instead of just buying off the restaurant. But this time she's sick of it. She's like, my pig just died. I want blood. So they just bought the dogs.
Exactly. He's not leaving because of money.
But they're waiting for the government to show up.
Summer and Tony and the rest of my team to focus on the restaurant and not the truck. So I need the dogs in the go off the truck and back at the base and finish. And everyone then can put their focus back on the freaking restaurant. They're saying he worked there, his pets. He's saying they're goat herders. They probably fucking are goat herders. I don't know. And there's a goat in there as well. Oh my god.
So the guy has 8 dogs and a goat and then a bunch of dead dogs in bags.
They're not being killed. They're not being killed, guys. The government officials are here. They're not going to kill a restaurant. They're not going to kill a dog in a restaurant while the government's here.
So the government just showed up. Good. Because she's like, I'm not just going to buy these dogs off and leave. I'm going to go after the actual restaurant. I love those ladies over there. If you guys have a question, feel free to ask. The tarot, it's here, it's open.
It's illegal. Yes, it's illegal. It's illegal in Harvard.
I am going to put the spirit box on in a moment once they're done with their live.
With the truck, it's really freaking hard to get evidence with the truck. But we have a restaurant here with 4 dogs in it and dead fur everywhere. There's my husband now.
She said there were literally people eating in the restaurant when it was uncovered that there were dogs that they were actually serving. They're trying to say the dogs are goat herders. There's only one goat.
The truck is not going to
and a bunch of dogs.
Difference or change to the world. A truck with 2 dogs is not going to make a difference to the world. This restaurant, though, if we can get these dogs, if we can get the government down here, if we can keep fighting this restaurant, that will make a difference.
It will make a huge difference, yeah.
There's just a lot of emotions going on. There's no evidence. Do you understand what I mean?
I know, but they're taking care of it. None of the babies are going to get hurt. They're rescued. They're going to be fine. Now it's just taking down the bad guys. Once they take down these bad guys, it's going to be so much better because they've already cut back a lot. Like they go in and they go in like gangsters to save these dogs, and taking out another place like this just makes it much better because China's actually a very lovely place. It's peaceful. It's I mean, it's different. But there's a lot of tension, politically that we hear from, odds and ends in this country. And then, you've got issues like,
someone's going to get herself
the slave trade going on. But, and that takes part in the things that these ladies do at Slaughterhouse Survivors by helping animals not become
the dogs still in the restaurant, guys, because we're trying to use the law. We're trying to enforce
a part of restaurants and marketplaces.
Look, they're going into our truck. I see. And the goal, yeah? Just by the way, girl, that girl's single. Sarah's single. She's looking for a really
just
nice
ate 2.
man. They want to offer. We're getting the
I
goat.
totally did not expect them to come back this evening.
Oh, look, there's the goat. There goes the goat. He's terrified.
But the best part is every single one of them.
I don't think they've been living their best lives, Katie.
Every single one of them is getting rescued, and the restaurant's getting shut down. So.
They have to go back to the base. Who are you going to say thank you to? Don't you dare! Would you invite him over for a cup of tea? Just say thank you. Hey, want to come over for some crackers and tea? Say thank you. What? Say thank you for what? Getting off the dogs. No, Katie. Buy the dogs. Buy them. Yeah. No, okay, no. Thank you. The black one is petrified. They can't get off the truck. He's terrified. Are the 2 dogs in the goat in the truck? Are you fucking serious? Did he give us the dog food and the goat food?
The restaurant owner was so nice. He gave them all the goat food and the dog food for free.
The shepherd's crying. Probably misses his fucking owner.
So the German Shepherd's crying, and
What's her name?
the girls made a joke. Why do you think the German Shepherd's crying? And the other girl's like, because it misses its owner. Not.
You stole someone's fucking dogs and goats.
They just stole them. Oh my God, you stole them? I would steal them too. I'm going to go get my beer on that note.
Hold on, I need to video. Open. So, 2 dogs and a goat. Nice to see it. Right. Take the goat to Catface and take the dogs to A2. Summer, Focus Restaurant.
Oh, they still have another 4 dogs to rescue.
Sarah.
Hey, I'm not John. How are you? Welcome back to the Chammy. The only Chammy on YouTube where you can get haunted.
Yeah, I need 2 plane tickets.
I just say that to be funny, you know?
Please.
You're not going to get haunted. I promise.
Oh, so can't go into Douglas. Sorry, can I just have a bottle of beer there?
I just ended up watching some stuff about some dogs getting rescued. And I have the spirit box on.
Shay? Well, governor has gone to our base.
How's your day been?
The government have gone to our safe house. Emily, you're welcome.
Oh, let's check.
The government have gone to our safe house to look around to see the environment the dogs live in.
Spirit, what is Comp planning to know about her specific person and his feelings? Is he still feeling stabby?
Guys, dogs are not stolen. I don't know where this misconception comes from. Dogs are not stolen. People sell their dogs to the dog meat dealers. Dogs in the village are how you guys treat farm animals.
You're welcome. So this one just he's working on it. He's working through it in that 7 of Pentacles. Okay, he is working through it. But I would say with the energy being the 8 of Cups behind it, it's not as bad as it has been. He's turning his back on those feelings and emotions that he doesn't, he doesn't want to be turning his back on the wrong thing. He wants to be achieving something with the right. So he's really working through it though. Okay.
Summer. No, when we finished, when we finished. No, they don't sell them because they need money. They sell them because they're idiots with 0 education, 0 brain cells.
Wow. You're so welcome, Conflict. I'll show you. Let me get the card and I'll show you.
You can sit on their chair.
She got this card the other day that was the energy behind her reading.
I'll fuck it over his head.
And it's the 10 of Swords. And it's a woman. It's Dorothy from the Golden Girls. She's sitting there looking at a picture of Stan, who's her ex-husband. And there's like 10 knives in the picture. And I was like, yeah, he's feeling stabby.
They just don't want the dog. The dog's barking. Someone sold their corgi to a dog meat restaurant because they kept put fur.
But you know what? It can't rain all the time.
Guys, I'm gonna get a flag, and I'll be back in a minute. It's not a poor area. I just like calling them poor. They have more money than.
Okay, well, they're off. Hopefully they'll get the other 4 dogs. Yeah, it could be like pins and needles. Yeah, it could be. Did that just say Nick?
wildfires over summer are getting bigger and stronger. Yes, climate change is making our fires burn hotter.
So vigil candles will be available soon with this new moon coming. Oh my god. That is the most annoying sound ever. The new moon is this Thursday. They'll be available for a limited time. And I'll be sharing everything about that in the coming days. Hey, Texas Taurus, how are you, dear? Hup. So, yes, we are going to talk about the twin flame journey again. We talked about it a little bit earlier this afternoon. Now, somebody had asked a question, how do you know, how do you know, I think it was Confly that asked, you asked how to tell if you've met your twin flame, or was it how to know the signs? Like, for me, it was just, like I said, it was as if I was meeting myself. There were similarities. Deep connection, like feeling like there's a deep connection there. It can also signify, you know when you've met them because there's a change in your life. There's some kind of deep change. You're prioritizing growth over a relationship with them. Like I said, multiple similarities that are absolutely sometimes uncanny. Sometimes the feelings can be overwhelming. Can feel magnetic, can feel divine, can feel predestined. Yeah. And they could also feel undeniably familiar, like as if you've known them forever. It can be also feeling very creepy because it's like, why am I having all these feelings? Am I bonkers? There could be deep longing, deep yearning. You might appear to notice you chasing each other. Once again, in my case, it was like it took me a while to realize what was going on. Like, I realized that I was the runner, not the chaser. I realized this about maybe about a year ago. Sorry to hear you got COVID. I try to be so careful with that. I went to a couple concerts where like COVID restrictions were in place, but they never even went through with really even going forward with the COVID restrictions themselves. Like checking people and making sure everyone was wearing their masks. But it is Atlanta, so yeah, you probably have it's asymptomatic, so it's asymptomatic like cancer, so you might not even have symptoms until it's too late. or not at all. Right on. Because you know you're gonna get it, yeah. So I wouldn't guess that they allow your child to wear a mask, social distance, or use hand sanitizer at school, or wear gloves to protect themselves. Or do I sound a little bit too psychotic saying that? Like I'm just like I would never want to go to school with like you know my electric rubber gloves and my goggle machine on. So I can understand, but I also would not. I would probably, knowing as a kid, I would be like, you know, if you're messing with my civil rights to protect myself from COVID, is how I would feel about it. And I was that kind of kid too. So I was quite smart in elementary, middle, and high school. I always had to like stand up for something because I didn't want to fall for just anything. These people are so mean. I hate that you have to like face that kind of dread. You know, your kid getting sick, and I hear this wave that's going through is pretty bad. I go to the market, I go out, I go see people, I go around, and it's like, it's kind of awesome because it's like Halloween every day. I will wear my mask and I will wear my gloves. And that's just how it is now, you know. I've never had it. I don't want to take the chance of getting it because of my singing voice. I am vaccinated and booster shot. I got the booster shot, but I haven't. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure that I want to keep getting a vaccine, you know, all the time when it's not like I'm traveling the world or really out in anywhere but a place that has bananas. First vax made you sick. I did pretty well through it. I did pretty well. Is that them again? No, it's not.
At Kroger, everyone wins when it comes to savings because you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on.
Which one did you get? I know there was one strain that like my family members could not take. It made them so sick, deathly ill, just taking a vaccine. So we tried the other one. Yeah, like my family took Pfizer. I had family members get very, very, very sick and almost died taking Pfizer. Believe it or not. So we didn't choose the Pfizer. I think we did the Moderna. Didn't do Johnson & Johnson. I'm not sure, but I can't remember. I have it somewhere on my vaccine card. How hilarious is that? You have to have this vaccine card to get into this club. What? But I'm happy to wear a mask. Especially a really cute mask, like with strawberries or a grin or... Yes, definitely feel the same about COVID. My best friend was one of the first women in New England to die of it. Hold on a second.
The government officials are back.
Just said yep.
To be honest, they're having like a town meeting now. They're having a town meeting now. I like him, yeah. He's good people. No, the bald guy that came inside with us.
I'm gonna get my headphones 1 second so that we can converse and I can listen to the ladies in China with what's going on with the dogs. And that way I can hear the Chinese better and understand what's going on. Okay, sweetheart. Good to see you, Texas, Taurus. Please let me know if you want to ask a question, cards, or have any questions about twin flame journey. Oh, it's okay. Don't apologize. Are you okay? Oh my God. I literally was sitting here going, how long is she going to persist with the food thing? I'm going to tell her tonight, persist until he says either no, don't do it anymore, or yes. I'm like, it's going to happen soon. But then I didn't have a chance to tell you. I know you're coming here telling me this. And yes, this is how European men can be. They're just so... They're not all like this, but they can be feisty. For sure. I'm so happy that he got himself a steak and cheese. You broke him. Ooh, 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 ooh. You go, girl. You go. So Jilin, China is still legal. I'm finding out. Since June 2020, it's still legal. A dog is off their agriculture list. Wow. If you want to kill a dog and sell it, you have for food. It has to have legal papers. How sickening. So at least in Harbin, we know it's not cool. And seems to be more places that are accepting of it and it's illegal than not being illegal. Or than not, like there's places where it's absolutely illegal, more so than ones that where it is illegal and you have to have the papers and everything. Yeah, see, China's kind of just lawless. Like they have all these laws, but people don't really. They don't really, they're not like us Americans. We're gonna take what's ours, whether it's ours or not. Like the ladies are saying, like I could go in and buy all the dogs and leave, and we could all live happy ever after. But like, unless they actually bring the government in, no one's gonna stop it. I'm really just watching it to make sure like the last 4 dogs get out, and I keep hearing a rooster, so I keep trying to point it out to her. Hey Pamela, how are you, babe? Welcome back to the Chammy. Welcome back to the haunted, crazy tarot show. I know I should be talking about twin flames instead of talking about twin dogs. It'll almost be over, I promise, soon. We've got some more time here. If you guys have any questions to ask the tarot or about twin flames, please feel free to ask. I have literally been on that twin flame journey, front to back. I wouldn't say that there really could ever be an end to your twin flame journey. I feel like it will be something that is forever in place throughout time until that day comes when the earth implodes on the sun. And then we'll all go home and watch Johnny Carson. Go to bed. After following the cove with dolphins for almost 2 decades, it really. I mean, I guess it's gotten better. I guess I would say it has gotten better, but it hasn't ended yet. I feel like the whole thing in China is not going to just end this year, or tomorrow, or next year either. It's going to take a lot more than just buying dogs to keep them from, meeting their demise. Yeah, it's interesting. It's okay. It's okay. Remember to like. If you guys can remember, I'll try to remember to ask too. How's your day, Pam? I'm like, am I okay? Oh, this man's driving me up the wall. Let's beat him up. No. No beating unless it's the fun kind of beating. Where that kind where you get a nice tender kiss at the end. Awesome. Isn't it awesome to wake up every day? Love it. Oh, you're gonna list your house. That's right. When we were talking about that. Me too. Me too. I love waking up in the morning and I'm waking up to a bunch of dogs barking. I'm just so grateful to wake up. Yep. 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 Okay. She's jumping off the live. So they haven't gotten the 4 dogs yet, but they did get the other 8 dogs and the goat. They practically stole them.
If you have an hour this week, you can.
So I'm just going to go use the little girl's room for a moment. And I shall be back at
incoming call.
Okay, maybe not. Oh, Lordy. Hey, Christine, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, I'm hanging in there. Let me just turn down this spirit box. So do you need a reading or you need someone to talk to tonight? What's going on?
I kind of just want a reading on a friendship I had with someone.
Okay.
And the friendship kind of like changed. There's been some distance, and I kind of want some clarity on it.
Okay, great. What is the most important question, though, that you need to have answered tonight about that clarity?
Why is he so distant?
Okay. Spirit, why is this specific person, why is he so distant with her? Why is he so distant with Christine? Oh, 2 of Cups. Let's see what the energy is. Oh, the Fool. It almost appears to me that maybe this guy's head is in the clouds about you. Because the guy on the picture of the 2 of Cups, it's like his head is in the clouds, but he wants to offer you that cup of love. He wants that new adventure with you, that new love story. He could just kind of, he kind of feels overwhelmed in the fact that it's like a puppy love. He'd follow you anywhere if he could. Sometimes when people start feeling things that maybe become uncomfortable, that maybe they've never felt before, they sometimes tend to shy away. Okay, but this Chariot card, which was the first card I got when you were just like showing up, is saying keep serving that movement that you want with this person instead of wondering why they're not showing up. Like, expect them instead of whatever it is you're telling yourself about them right now, because you really could have movement. They really do want to work on this. They want something with you, but they've been battered and bruised somehow, somewhere in their love story. In this 9 of Wands, though, they feel about you in this 9 of Wands that they maybe could rebuild that foundation of love and trust just you guys and something harmonious instead of so non-judgmental. So judgmental, I mean. Something non-judgmental instead of so judgmental. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so too. I figured he might have caught some feelings because we did get intimate, but I assumed that he wasn't that interested. So I'm like, we were friends before. Why are you so distant? You know, I just assumed that okay, maybe he doesn't like me, or maybe he does. I don't know. It's just a lot of
Well,
confusion.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, do guys get intimate with girls they just don't like? I guess they do, but I highly doubt that any guy wakes up in the morning and is like, you know what? I think I'm going to go be intimate with the first girl I don't like.
Right.
So, just that's more in your favor than not in your favor. But at the end of the day, you know, you want to make sure that you're watering yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, because this guy will literally, we all do this, we'll literally absorb what each other's thinking and feeling, even if we don't know where it's coming from. So what's happening is that you sit.
Been distant because he likes me.
Well, yeah, I mean, like if you're sitting there wondering why is he ignoring me, and trying to find that answer instead of trying to find the answer as to what you're going to say next or do next about it. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of expecting it to unfold in a way that pleases you, you become you become complacent with the idea that maybe it's not for you because you're used to that programming of somewhere. You know, maybe your self concept is saying, you know, is it me? Is it me? Well, yeah, it is you at the end of the day, but it's just not. It's not you physically. It's not your heart. It's your thoughts and feelings. So it's like, just remember, he's literally going to feel and absorb what you think about yourself, feel about yourself. He can only show up to you the way that you feel and think he will exceptionally show up to you. So let me ask you a question. Um, when you start feeling like he's ignoring you or something, or not showing up the way do you expect people to often not show up the way you expect them to? Or what about, do you often so you're programmed. You know, you only come to this planet with two fears. One is loud noises, and two is being dropped. Everything else is programmed, everything else is created, everything else is pushed on us. So start wrapping your head about what you want this person to think and feel for you, because they like you. They do like you in this Two of Cups. They're only ignoring you because they've caught some feelings. But don't go turning this into, oh, they don't like me because they caught feelings, because that's not what you want it to turn into. And if you emotionalize something negative, it will happen. I know that sounds bonkers, but, you know, because you co-create with your creator, whatever you feel your creator is, I mean, seriously, like you will literally see things show up around you that, you know, you emotionalize. So if you have a bad day, right, you know, it's not going to stop you from getting what you want, but just knowing that you know it's going to happen and you've got what you want, you can have it. So what do you want? Do you know what you want with this person?
Yeah, I really like him.
Okay, what else? What would it
I
feel?
feel like we have a connection.
Okay, good.
And
That's good.
it's
And
just been a lot of hurt on like the friendship part.
okay, okay, yeah. So you want him to show up better to you as a better friend.
Yeah, and if it leads to romance, it does. If it doesn't, then it's okay. I just want it to be good.
Well, that's the thing, is that I think a lot of us tell ourselves, oh, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think we're programmed to say something like that when the truth really is it can work out. There is a reality where you're out there with this person and you guys are having that every day, that connection, that living your life together, that life cycle. But at the same time, you have to realize it's not showing up to you in this particular reality because that right now it might not feel natural. Right now it might not feel right. There might be circumstances, limiting beliefs, logic, whatever, old stories, pain, suffering. But you've got to get rid of that old story. You've got to wipe it away clean. You can't be serving it anymore. You need to be serving what you want with this person, which is they're going to get in contact. They're not going to ignore me. They can't resist me. They love, cherish, and adore me. You should be saying things like that about yourself to yourself. You know, thinking about how you want them to feel about you based on how you're feeling about them in a good way, a good feeling, not, you know, the programming, the negative Nancy programming. You know what I mean by the
But
negative Nancy programming?
mhm,
Yeah.
just bad mindset. I got you.
Yeah. Because once again, you're involuntarily manifesting the way you involuntarily breathe. So, what do you want? It's ask, believe, receive.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to change that.
Well, yeah,
Thank you,
and
though.
take your time doing it. Like, don't rush yourself. Don't do anything that really triggers you. Come from a place where, oh, this would make me happy to reach out to them, and I don't care about the answer or the reaction or anything like that. Just enjoy every moment that you can, because you were sent here to have fun, not to put
I
yourself on the
agree.
naughty step because someone caught feelings for you and they're not showing up the way that you want, because you can change it in 5 minutes. That's
True.
what's awesome about it. So just reject that version of him. Go to bed tonight as if you have that version of him that you want, throwing all that
Mm-hmm.
logic out the window. Just put that pain away for a night, all right? That way in the morning you can wake up to that frequency of whatever frequency you might wake up to. If he's not there physically, don't be sad, because he's there with you spiritually, because we're not separate, all right?
Yeah. Thank you, though.
You're,
I appreciate it.
you're welcome. Keep me updated. This guy really likes you, so just keep your chin up, all right?
Early,
Yeah.
go.
Two of
Thank
cups and the
you.
fool. I mean, that's pretty romantic.
What'd you say?
You got that two of cups and that fool in regards to his feelings about you and why he's ignoring you. Because he's got
Oh,
his head in the clouds about you right now. He's
yeah.
going through
Hopefully
that mental
we get
phase.
to talk about it. I hope.
Yeah, you will. Just tell him what you want when you're thinking about it, feeling right and natural, and say, how do you want to operate around this? We're sent here to have fun. Let's have some fun, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Keep me updated.
Bye.
All right, bye. Whew. It's getting hot in here.
I think from the time I started, it doesn't allow me to play.
Okay, let me see.
I don't know why I cannot do it. One time it's kind of say, oh, check your internet.
Why don't we just start over? And you have all these other things up, so it will really deter the app. Did you play this tonight?
Oh, no, I didn't play anything. We started and then it was time for us to eat and we did not play.
All right. I'm closing all these ridiculous windows. Yeah, it's too late for you to play that, so let's open this up and it should reset. I noticed something though. Our phone service has been really crappy, so I've had to stay on the Wi-Fi. So I'll go ahead and turn off that cellular data for you and turn you on to the Wi-Fi. Everything should run much more smoothly. Do you want to take the charger with you?
What time is it?
No, it's at 33%, but
I can take it over there if you need it. To charge it. If you need it, keep it here for yourself.
no, I'm good. I'm at like 70%. Be patient with it. There you go. So the way that you do this is like this, Dad. Remember how you see how it's like play now. So you go play.
Okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't run steam.
It says it's connecting. Okay, see, here you go. Here, go have fun.
I'm not going to use it now anyways.
We'll take it with you anyway.
I come back to take
Okay,
it
all right.
when it's done. I'm drinking my water.
Alrighty.
Yes, we came back.
Ooh.
There is
Ooh.
Naya Jack's the big lady.
Oh, really nice bag.
And
Right on.
Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
She was very twin. And she in a fear, right? The big lady. And then Rhea won it. And then she got into the ring and beat up Rhea.
Wow. That's so funny.
He beat up Rhea, but she could not walk.
Ouch.
I mean, she is about 300 pounds, right? She went up on the second floor. She jumped. It sounded like a belly.
Wow.
Probably have full pounds of doogies.
The things
Okay.
Scorpio Dad say. That sounds fun, Pam. What's the chances of your car getting fixed this week? What? Five of Cups. Doesn't look good. So I've turned the call center off because I have to go pee it. So I'll be right back in. And then we'll talk more about twin flames, okay? I'm back in. It's so slow for tarot tonight. But back to the twin flame thing that I was expressing earlier about some of that stuff earlier that we'd gone through was like, no, I froze. I don't even know if I'm here. I'll just type it in the chat in case I'm not here. Am I here? Okay, cool. So we were just maybe if you guys want to watch the one from earlier, I went over some stuff about twin flame stuff, Pamela. But because I had never really got too far into what they say about it because I wanted to like see if I would have my own experience and draw from those particular experiences I did have. Yeah, that was the earlier one. I'm gonna be doing the lives a little bit different during the week because I'm trying to get on a different schedule. I get so into my projects I don't sleep because I work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. So anytime I have free off, I try to get into those kind of important things to move me forward. Like the vigil candles. New moon's coming up. I'm going to be doing vigil candles. There's one there burning now. This one's just a private one that like I put into my collection for myself. It won't be those kind of vigil candles, but they will be for specific type of, situations. I don't really know what your situations are, guys. So if you do want to get a vigil candle for yourself, please let me know. Email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. I'll put you on the list. We have 20 of them available right now. We might get a few more in. And it's only going to be for a limited time because the new moon is a limited time, and then we'll do ones for the new moon. What if that, any time is a good time for healing, but when it comes to like renewal and healing and love, and there's certain types during the moon that some people might need a little extra moon power, cosmic power during their burns. Hey, Earth Angel, has Michael been thinking of you? I'm pretty sure, especially if you've been thinking of them. I'm going to go ahead and split the deck and ask what you need to know about that. Let me put all the cards back in the deck now. Pam, what a vigil candle is like, you'll get a candle like you see over here burning, and I will take your petition that you can write to me, or you don't have to do a petition, we could just do the prayer over it and burn it in good faith. Then when you're done with the vigil candle burning, I'll come back on YouTube and give you a reading through the candle, or what is left of the remnants, to tell you, what process, what progress, what is going on with that particular situation you're doing the burn for. If you feel it needs more work, we can do another candle. Candles are only $20 for each person that you might want to get a vigil candle for yourself or a loved one. There are additional things that you can add on for, small fees, like if you want any extra petitions or extra added bonuses with herbs or oils. But your vigil candle, even if you don't get all that, will always be anointed with a prayer and an intention that you wish for it to have, and a special oil to bring in the quantum love vibes, to bring peace or health or happiness, just to help boost that in people's lives. There'll be protection, there'll be love, there'll be healing, there'll be many different ones that you can use depending on your situation. That's why I ask email me, so that maybe we can do something custom. So hopefully the website will be up for that in a couple days. It'll be finished. I can link you guys in. You can make orders if you want, or you can preview. You can do an email with me to tell me what you specifically would like. People will have to agree to circumstances. No refunds. I'll send you probably a PDF with the agreement. You can sign it, you can print it out, sign it, put it away, save it, or take a picture of it, or do a digital signature, whatever you're comfortable with, even if it's just your initials. Just something to state that, hey, I did this work for you, you're comfortable with it, you're happy with it, you don't need any refunds, and you're willing to try, what it is. And it's just simple prayer. It's just simple ask, believe, receive. Once again, you are the magic spell. You are the spell. This isn't really magic, though. This isn't really spell work. It's more spiritual. It's spiritual work to boost that which you feel you need help with. I think it's the new moon. But you can order your full moons. You'll be able to order your ones for full moons as well. There'll be 20 for new moon this weekend, and 20 for full moon in a fortnight. So 40 altogether. If there's any extra ones, you can do them. You can send me your pictures. I'll print them out. I'll put them under your candles. I'll guide you through the whole thing. You'll get to see your burning for a little while we hang out. And then, of course, the next day, or when it's convenient for me, I'll get together with one of the moderators, and we'll go down the list of people who maybe bought candles and get the burn going for your reading. Whether you got a vigil candle or a prayer candle, maybe you got a prayer candle, an extra prayer candle with it, so you'll get also that reading from the wax on that. With the glass ones, there'll be a reading on the glass itself, and with the wax that's left over with the remnants. Also, we might need to consult the cards. Usually we don't really need to be consulting cards unless that's something you guys would really want. I'll probably add a card anyway, a couple of cards in anyways. You guys don't always necessarily have to be here for the burns. You don't necessarily have to be here for the additional reading of it, because I'll timestamp everything. So you guys can just come to the lives, go to the timestamp down in the description or comments, and be like, oh, that's me. Real name was Flamingo. Wow. Yeah, Flamingo's a pretty cool name, yeah. I like it a lot. So we're about an hour and 23 minutes in. Today's my nephew's birthday. So please don't think that I have forgotten about 9/11 and everything that happened, but uh, I need to stay on course with celebrating my loved one's birthday and not thinking about the tragedy. I'll never forget it, of course. No one ever will. But it was just such a weird day, to have something like that happen. And then, like, my nephew was born and it's his birthday and everything. But, kind of feel sad for the kid because it's like every year. It's like, I was like, oh, not this again. It's going to be okay. But happy birthday wherever you are, Booger. And God bless all those people and all of us who had to watch that or be involved or lost their lives to that. I hope it never happens again. Yeah, for sure, Pam. Sounds about right. Wow. That's interesting. Very interesting. Wow. So sorry to hear about her passing. Glad you had a good time, though. I used to always go with my mom to do some work here in Atlanta every Thanksgiving. That's what we did. When I lived in Boston, we also go to soup kitchens every Wednesday with my friend David and cook. It really is self-gratification to be able to go to the soup kitchens and cook and be there for people. I always had fun. I like it a lot. Yeah, it does. It really does.
Incoming call.
Hey, how are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. So, what's up with you? Do you need a tarot card reading? You need someone to talk to? What's going on?
Yes, I'm not tarot reading because I want to talk about a guy that I like.
Okay. Let's talk about the guy you like. What's going on? What's the most important question to you right now that you need answered?
I would like to know what is going to happen between us, if he likes me or what he feels about me, or if he's dating somebody else. What is going to happen in general?
Okay, let's see how he feels about you. Okay, what was that last question? Oh yeah, is there anybody else? Is there anybody else? Okay, all those cards fell on the floor, so they don't matter.
So,
I'm just doing the cards, babe. So to get your questions answered, we're already on the card now with is there somebody else? Is there somebody else, Spirit?
yes.
Interesting. Let's see what the energy is behind that. Oh wow. And what was that last question after is there somebody else?
Oh, I wanted to know what is going to happen between us, or if something's going to happen between us, what he feels about me.
Yeah, I got that one. I got how he feels about you. So what's going to happen between you? Let me get this cards out. 1 second, babe. Thanks for your patience on this. I appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the energy and what's going to happen is Spirit saying, this is a great opportunity for passion, communication, being the best versions of yourself with this Ace of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands. This is how he sees you, this Queen of Wands, somebody who's passionate, takes care of themselves, loves the earth, loves life, loves animals. So in regards to is there somebody else? Yeah, there is somebody else that they're working things out with, but it's always competition in the Seven of Pentacles and this Five of Wands. It's like they really feel like they're always having to play games with them. They're not comfortable despite how much work they're putting in to achieve what they want. How do they feel about you? They're a little bit in limbo with you in this Hanged Man card, but that's not a bad thing because it's almost as like with the Eight of Wands behind it being the energy, Spirit's telling you, look, this person is actually really going through this mental phase about you, thinking about how they feel about you, thinking about how they think about you, thinking about what they like about you. And they do want to talk to you about it in this Eight of Wands. Wands is about communication. But see, this Hanged Man, this limbo card, this person's on to enlightenment about you and their feelings in regards to you. Their feelings about you, though, is hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sorry. Yes,
okay.
I hear you now, but
okay.
I cannot understand much what you're saying.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yes, because you're going too fast, and because I don't know if you need his name.
I don't need his name at all, honey. Keep that private info to yourself. What I'm trying to tell you, where did we leave off? What was the last thing that you heard?
I didn't understand much what you said, honestly. I don't know what he feels about me.
Well, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. I'm trying to answer all your questions as I've already pulled the cards for them. So what I'm saying is that, yeah.
I didn't hear if he is dating somebody else.
Okay, so let me start over. Okay, real quick. We'll just start over. We'll go really slow. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Okay, what the opportunity here is that there is room for you guys to grow together, communicate better, have this passion between you. He sees you as this Ace of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands, like an opportunity to be with someone who really loves themselves, loves the planet, loves others, loves animals, takes care of themselves. Okay, he sees you in this as this Queen of Wands. All right. In regards to somebody else, yeah, there is somebody else in the Seven of Pentacles that they've been trying to work things out with. Okay, I'm really used to
somebody else.
Well, somebody that he's trying to work things out with, okay? But it's a lot of competition, a lot of games, and he's tired of it. He doesn't want to play games. Thanks for like helping me slow down, because sometimes people want me to go so fast because they want to save their coins. But now the way they feel about you is they're in this like mental phase about you where they want to talk about how they feel about you, but they're still exploring that in this Hanged Man. They're having some kind of epiphany about you and the way that they feel. So just hold up, because in regards to how they feel, it's like they want to make a proposal for an opportunity to give you, what they feel you deserve in this Knight of Pentacles and this Six of Pentacles. They want to share their time with you in the Six of Pentacles. They want to have an opportunity of emotional security. Now, what's going to happen?
Yeah, I want to know what's going to happen.
Okay.
He's gonna...
So what's interesting is that he, in this King of Cups, like I said, he's going to genuinely, fall in love with you, have some kind of loving feelings for you, wanting to understand them better. And in this Wheel of Fortune, he feels already as though it's his destiny to explore this thing he's feeling with his head in the clouds about you in this Two of Cups, which is about partnership and how to create a partnership with you. They do want to create some kind of partnership with you. Let's see what the romance angel cards have to say to you about this, all right? Because these are very good cards. They are very, very good cards. Spirit, what does she need to know about what's going to happen between them? What does she need to know about them and their connection? You deserve love. You are lovable. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to him. But love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attracted to him. Honeymoon card. Enjoy the bliss of your time together. So you see where this is going. This could be the one, if that's what you want. Once again, you are the operant power. You are the one that creates and writes your love story, no one else. Okay?
You mentioned that he likes me and that he has feelings for me? Or I misunderstood.
Yes, he does. He does have feelings for you. He's very in his head about you right now.
If he feels like that about me, why is he dating somebody else?
So I never said anything about him dating anyone else. We'll go over those cards right now one more time. There is somebody that he's been trying to work something out with in the Seven of Pentacles. Okay? That is not a card about dating. That's not a card about dating. That's not even really a very romantic card at the end of the day. It's just, this is a very difficult situation for him. It's like he always has to fight for it. He always has to play games. Like this person that they might be trying to work things out with,
Yeah, but he's trying to get a relationship with somebody else as well.
Is that what you are experiencing?
No.
See, at the end of the day, here, let me just tell you something. Let me just tell you something about cards. Cards tell you what you need to know, but you could change it in 5 minutes if you could just leave that energy behind and focus on your timeline with him, so that he'll focus on you instead of focusing on another woman or another person.
Yeah.
It's about you, not her or who they're dating. It doesn't matter. They could be married they could have 10 baby zebra mama wives. Yeah, leave. That's right. Another person who lives by cards. I hope you get a refund, because I don't want your dirty money. Here, let me call and get a tarot card reading, and then try to tell the person what the cards mean once again that they're reading. Like, like, why would I want? And then, like, why do people do that? Like, why do they want to be with somebody and they get a tarot card reading, and then they want to know all about some other bitch except for, why do they do that? Like, it's like, who cares? It's about you two. Like, don't you want to know how to get this man instead of know more about some boring person you don't even want to know about or have in your situation? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I really was trying. I just give up. I've been working already for how many hours? What time is it? I'm just fed up. I'm going on hour 12, you guys. I'm about to snap. Yeah. Drugs, please. preferably in the form of wine. I tried, Pam. I tried. I really did. It's as if she couldn't get past the third party, and that's all she cared about. And she couldn't even look at how beautiful these cards were, these romance angel cards. Like she couldn't even fathom that somebody would like her. That's a person who's more accepting of their own death than that they could ever be loved or find true love. Oh, right on. Oh, there's Slaughterhouse Survivors again. Let's see if they did an update or a live. Oh, good, they're live again.
No, he's not hiding. No, he's not hiding.
Hell yeah. In fact, let's just get some dubba right now if I even have any. I don't know if I even have any left. Nothing in that. Is there anything in this one? Oh, there she be. Oh, it's going to be a pain. I guess there was not much twin flame talk tonight, huh? So maybe a little bit earlier is the best time of the day for chatting about stuff like that. Why is this video on pause?
No, he's not hiding.
Looks like they got all the dogs. Oh, good, they got the 4 dogs out of the restaurant. That's good. Hallucinating that you're smoking. Oh gosh. Me too, with this vape pen that's stuck. It needs to be charged. I'll be right back. I had to turn that big bright light off. Jeez. I think they rescued 104. They've rescued 120 dogs in the last 48 hours. That's a lot of dogs.
我说你给我带来吧，这不是整这玩意儿，操这心什么用啊？整这破玩意儿，根本就卖不出多少的玩意儿。后来就不整不带了，不整了。
Dog meat is not on the menu. I told him that I saw it on the brand. It doesn't matter that's not on the menu. You could have it anyway. So, okay, wait. He agrees for me to come down at any time and check the premises for dogs. 他会就是时不时的来看看。
可以。
I will bring you business. When foreigners come back to China, I will bring you business.
现在行，现在来更好。
如果要是他的那个外国人会越来越多的进入到这儿的话，他就会把他们带到这儿来吃饭。
可以，那更好啊。多。更好。
Interesting. Okay, so the update is this. The dogs are being handed over to them now, the last few dogs. And they've made an agreement that she can come there any day, anytime, anywhere with anyone. And anyone from her facility can come there anytime, any day, anywhere to check for dogs. And what he's going to start doing is if people try to drop dogs off, or he's agreed to let them know so they can come get the dog. And in exchange for that, she's going to bring people there to eat vegan food. Yeah, this is China. Yep. So that's a pretty successful story. Thank goodness. Oh my God, they're so cute. Here, I'll put the Instagram in now so that you guys, if you guys ever want to go get a dog, need a dog, support a dog, a cat, a goat, a pig, or even just watch, you can.
On your way to the clinic.
You know, there's not much I can do with farm animals except feed them before they're about to go to slaughter, or give them some kind of comfort and water, which it's really hard for me. I can't do it. It's too much for me, because I know that there's that's a big long fight we all got to take together. But when it comes to dogs and dolphins and cats and rats and donkeys, and I can't fathom how easy it is to exploit not only animals but each other, and it's really just so weird. Anybody would want to eat a dog or a cat or a donkey or a snake. Oh my God. I love watching the process their healing process, everything they go through. And it's just really great what those ladies are doing over there. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, my mom and her mom raised border collies and boxers. There's one husky in this group too. So glad they got them. And it was so funny the way she went in the beginning. She was like, she goes into the restaurant while people are eating because she noticed the dog, and it was outside being scuffed. It already had lost its foot. And she went in there screaming in Chinese. I was like, man, this is like something out of that awesome movie Kill Bill. She's like, I'd say I'm going in. I'm doing it my way. And she goes in screaming in Chinese with her Irish accent. Love those ladies in Harbin. Emily, Haley. I know you probably won't see this, but much love to you. You know, there was something they said. I saw something they said on the news that women sleep much better at night with dogs in the bed than cats or even their partner. I was like, really? Really? I slept pretty comfortably with my cat. My cat always like slept right here at my tummy because I'm a side sleeper. I like to sleep on. So my cat would he would cuddle up in a little ball right here by my tummy, like between my tummy and my hips. Immediately knew when my dog became my dog Rooney that it was my cat reincarnated because he slept in position and hasn't moved since when we sleep at night. You know, and he's only about this big, so he's a very tiny dog, and his mannerism is very much like my cat. Like he'll wait for all the other animals to eat before he eats. Um, his disposition was the same. Just everything about my dog was very much my cat. That's how I knew that my dog was my cat reincarnated. Michelle, the cat. So they got all the dogs, Liz. They're all safe. They're all fine. They made an agreement that anytime now, if anyone tries to bring a dog there or sell a dog, he will immediately turn the dog over. He'll call them first before trying to intake a dog. He also said that he would agree to her being able to come over, or her partners or the place to come over anytime, day or night, to check for animals and without notice. And in exchange, she will help bring in the kind of customer he wants, which is vegan customers that don't eat meat, because he doesn't want to have a restaurant where he has to do that anymore. So he gets to keep his shop, but he's got the gang watching him close. So they turned it around really good. I mean, I know they had to buy the dogs, but they've made an agreement with the government too. The government will be watching. So it all really turned out well. I probably wouldn't have brought this up in the live had she not been doing this tonight, but it was such an interesting story to me. Pamela, the pig, and Percy just passed away. So, you know, I watched those pigs grow up from babies, and they got African swine flu and passed away. It was so endearing as a death doula to like watch, you know, them go through that, everything they go through, not only for the animals, but even those that are passing away. Percy almost made it though. And the dogs are okay. Yes, the dogs are okay. They'll be immediately taken into care. They saved like 120 dogs in the last 48 hours. Dolphins and dogs. Looks like we've only had one Red Cove day this month in 10 days, so that's not too bad. Oh wait, no, none slaughtered. One Red Cove day, but no slaughter. How could it be a Red Cove when none are slaughtered? None released yet. So no releases, no slaughters, but they have had one Red Cove day. Okay, I get it. So when it comes to the dolphins, when it's like a Red Cove day, I'll give you guys that link too. When it's a Red Cove day, it means that they did go out to hunt dolphins, but they didn't come back with anything. They'll let us know if any do get slaughtered. Nobody was released, unfortunately, and it's been 7 days of peace. I grew up in Florida where dolphins are wild in nature. So it's like it was as natural as hanging out with the birds outside. Dolphins are like a super important part of my life, you know, growing up and everything. And it's funny to me to like think that people think they're a myth. Hey, Elias, how are you today? Sure, what's your question, dear? So I don't answer questions like that for free. But what I will do is I will re-ask the question in a way, or I'm going to ask the cards, is what's good coming to Ilias, okay? To get you an answer on that. Spirit won't let me just ask questions for anybody anymore. You have to pay for that. But I'd be so happy to answer your question anyway. I want to make sure that you get an answer because I think that that's what you are expecting and that's what will show up without even having to look at the cards. I'm not always someone that needs cards. So let's just go ahead and look into what you need to know about that question. Something good coming towards Ilias Spirit. What do they need to know about that right now? So that card fell down. It's face down. It means nothing. Not even worried about it. So yeah, trust the process in this beautiful King of Pentacles. All right, this card's all about trust. And that energy, you know, it's like it's saying it's like it's saying emotional and financial security is coming in for you at the same time, but like it's also like yes, just yes, good things coming for you. So celebrate life. Think about what it is that you want coming in for you, and it shall be yours. Just by believing it, just by knowing, you know, even if you don't know if it's going to happen. Awesome, Elias. Glad it works for you, babe. Keep us updated, all right? It was very tough lately. I know it's been tough for many of us because of the Mercury retrograde. It's just absolutely bonkers. They are going to be fine. Of course they will be. Yeah, and Liz, I don't necessarily like believe that, you know, it's like one thing I do not appreciate you vegan movement people doing is I do not appreciate you telling people that they don't give a fuck about animals because they eat a hamburger. I'm sorry, but it's just not true at the end of the day. Just because you have a dog and you eat hamburgers doesn't mean you don't love your dogs or don't love animals. Some people have very different concepts and just need to be educated a little bit about what is going on so that they can see the light of things. But I feel like, you know, some vegan extremists, some vegetarian extremists, some animal extremists will go so far as to say something so cunning that it will literally turn people into making fun of it instead of stepping up and doing something about it. So if any of you are out there watching this, please don't think that, please don't listen to the people that say that. You know, we also just found out recently, so eat this vegans, that animals and plants are sentient. We all know animals are sentient, but plants are sentient. They have realized that plants are definitely sentient. You can stand next to, like, this plant can literally see the colors in the room and see my t-shirt. They just see differently. They don't have a synapsis, but science has proved it. So maybe we'll do that experiment I came about. We're going to hook the plant wave up to a lettuce as I shred it. Does that sound terrible? Oh, it gives me heebie-jeebies. Yes, what's up, Dollface Diva? Oh, Dollface, anything's a good idea during Mercury retrograde to make it better. you know me, I don't believe in anything but myself. And the world being the exact place that I want it to be, where I want it to be, and when I want it to be. And I have to stay on that path, because in that way I know that all of you are okay. I'm going to be okay. We're going to be okay. And I have the power to change the world as well as you guys do. Through your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, and emotions. I love air popcorn, and it's so disgusting. So I won't eat it. Well, we like chaotic around here. I manifest a chaotic disorder. I wonder if I have that song. I'll let you guys listen to it. I used to like just make beats, and I stopped like playing guitar for a while. And then I write like some sick lyrics or something, and I let my boyfriend rap over it. I think I have a recording of it somewhere. I'm gonna look for it. I found it the other day, and it had that subject that we were just talking about in it. Anybody doing anything special for Halloween? Screaming sound. Yes. Oh, so what are you having for dinner tonight, Stormy? Oh, yeah, no, the usual. Screaming salads on olive oil. All right, that sounds so much. Keep us updated about the turdies. That sounds so much fun. Yep. You're right. I did. Well, look, it's getting late. We've already been here for 2 hours. It seems to be pretty quiet in regards to tarot. So, I think I'm gonna cash out, cash in, and go 9-9 pretty soon here. Hey, Regina, how are you, babe? Yeah, I've been talking about how plants, scientists found out plants are sentient, and it just trips me out to think that like the trees outside can see my shirt, and they know what color it is. How incredible! Oh God, it makes me want to listen to that "Feed the Trees" song. Let's listen to it. No, I can't listen to it because I might get a copyright strike. I'm sorry. So I'll just find the video and tag you guys. Good night, Pamela. Hey, Regina. Fine, thanks. Took your advice about the baby shower. Oh, didn't go. Oh, you're welcome, Regina. You know, we can get stuck in that people-pleasing mode. I mean, if I stuck in that people-pleasing mode all day, I'd be running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And we don't want that. We don't want to have to witness that. So yeah, if any of you have a question to ask the tarot, let me know, because I'm going to go ahead and close the portal here soon and turn off the spirit box. Absolutely liberating. I love that song. And I definitely aspire to play guitar like Lindsey Buckingham. My goodness. Is anybody better than him? Sweet dreams, Pam, when you get there. I'll see you tomorrow, babe, if you come by. Thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out. I'm going to do a free collective message for us here. Spirit, what do we need to know right now about our vortexes? Are not too different, or not too distant future. This is all in fun and games. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see what the romance angel cards say for us tonight. What do we need to know, Spirit? Give us a couple cards. I dream of collective message. You're on to something there. Separation. Ooh. Dreamy. Really in your emotions about being separated from somebody. Have no fear, because unrequited love is here. Spirit says it's totally worth waiting for, though. So I hope this somehow helps you guys. The messages are quite silly on these cards, but sweet. I'll let you guys go Google them and interpret them for yourself. You know, those cards are very sexy. You can do a lot with that magic right there. Glad you came too, Regina. It's so good to see you. Tell Jennifer I said hi. And once again, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm so grateful. I'm so pleased. Yeah, I'm getting off work now. So I've been here for 12 hours. I can't take another minute of it. So good night, y'all. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Kalanita. See you in the new moon. Bye. Be safe, please. Be good to yourselves. I'll give you a spanking.